From Anime Episode Summary. One Piece Episode 1136, titled Kuma's Life Summary. Episode 1136 marks the powerful conclusion of Bartholomew Kuma's tragic flashback, revealing the full depth of his sacrifice and the heartbreaking bond with his daughter, Jewelry Bonnie. As the episode opens, viewers witness Kuma's final moments of free will before submitting to Vegapunk's irreversible procedure. He warns that the memory bubble, containing his entire life, will vanish if touched, a prophecy fulfilled when Bonnie interacts with it in the present. Kuma's memories include poignant glimpses of the Straw Hat Pirates during their early adventures. These scenes aren't just nostalgic. They reveal Kuma's covert efforts to protect and guide them. His decision to scatter the crew across the world wasn't an act of aggression, but a strategic move to help them grow stronger and eventually save the world. This recontextualization of Kuma's past actions adds layers to his character and reframes him as a silent guardian. The episode also focuses on Bonnie's evolution as a pirate, driven by her desperate search for her father. Her emotional turmoil is palpable as she uncovers the truth behind Kuma's transformation and the pain he endured to shield her from suffering. The flashbacks within flashbacks create a complex narrative structure, but they serve to deepen the emotional impact and highlight the generational trauma and love between them. Transition to Egghead Island arc. With Kuma's story wrapped up, the episode transitions toward the present-day Egghead Island arc. This shift sets the stage for new revelations and confrontations, while still carrying the emotional weight of Kuma's legacy. The pacing, while criticized by some, allows viewers to fully absorb the gravity of the story. Episode 1136 has been hailed as one of the most emotionally resonant episodes in One Piece history. Smash that like button if this video helped you out, and stick with us for the next episode. We've got plenty more anime breakdowns coming your way. Don't miss out. From Anime Content Summary. One Piece Episode 1137, titled I'm Sorry Dad, Bonnie's Tears and Kuma's Fist. Summary. In Episode 1137, the emotional climax of the Egghead Island arc unfolds as Bonnie confronts Saint Saturn, one of the five elders, in a desperate attempt to protect her father, Bartholomew Kuma. The episode opens with Bonnie using her distorted future ability, trying to embody the mythical god Nika, a symbol of liberation and hope. However, her attack falters, not due to lack of power, but because of her lingering doubt and emotional exhaustion. Saturn seizes the moment, brutally grabbing Bonnie and attempting to crush her, revealing his twisted experiments on her and her mother Ginny, whom he viewed as disposable insects. Meanwhile, Kuma, still in his mindless pacifist state, begins to stir. Despite being riddled with bullets from Marines, he pushes forward, driven by a father's instinct to protect his daughter. The animation slows to emphasize the weight of each step, each wound, and each memory that resurfaces. Flashbacks of Bonnie's childhood, her belief in Nika, and her longing for Kuma's return are interwoven with the present battle, amplifying the emotional stakes. Vegapunk's earlier gift to Bonnie, a sun-shaped brooch, serves as a symbolic reminder of Kuma's love and sacrifice. As Saturn prepares to deliver a final blow, Kuma breaks through the chaos and lands a devastating punch on him. It's not just a physical strike. It's the culmination of years of pain, injustice, and suppressed emotion. The impact is so powerful that even Saturn, a godlike figure, is visibly shaken. The episode ends with Bonnie collapsing in tears, finally understanding the depth of her father's love. Kuma, though damaged, stands tall beside her. The music swells, the lighting softens, and the screen fades to black, leaving viewers with a sense of catharsis and heartbreak. Episode 1137 is a masterclass in emotional storytelling, blending action and symbolism. Smash that like button if this video helped you out, and stick with us for the next episode. We've got plenty more anime breakdowns coming your way. Don't miss out. From Anime Content Summary. One Piece Episode 1138, titled Thank You, Dad, Bonnie and Kuma's Warm Embrace. delivers a deeply emotional yet divisive installment in the Egghead arc, focusing on the long-awaited reunion between Bonnie and her father, Bartholomew Kuma. The episode centers around Bonnie finally confronting the truth behind Kuma's tragic past and the sacrifices he made for her. Through a series of flashbacks, many of which have been shown in previous episodes, viewers revisit Kuma's painful childhood, his relationship with Ginny, and the heartbreaking decision to surrender his humanity to protect Bonnie. While these scenes are undeniably powerful, their repetition has sparked frustration among fans, as the pacing suffers from Toei Animation's continued use of the one-chapter per episode format. Despite this slow progression, the emotional weight of Kuma's actions remains impactful. His silent embrace of Bonnie, now fully aware of his suffering, adds a new layer of depth to their bond. The animation team excels in portraying subtle facial expressions and restrained body language, allowing the reunion to resonate without excessive dramatization. A standout moment comes when Vegapunk witnesses Kuma moving of his own free will, something that defies the scientific logic behind his pacifist programming. This revelation stuns Vegapunk, suggesting that Kuma's love and willpower transcend even the most advanced technology. However, the episode's reliance on recycled footage and extended reaction shots dilutes its emotional potency. Nearly half the runtime is consumed by flashbacks, which, while poignant, feel overused and stall the narrative momentum. In contrast, the looming threat of Saturn's Buster Call declaration adds tension to the backdrop, reminding viewers that the emotional reunion is unfolding under dire circumstances. In summary, Episode 1138 is a bittersweet blend of heartfelt storytelling and frustrating pacing. Smash that like button if this video helped you out, and stick with us for the next episode. We've got plenty more anime breakdowns coming your way. Don't miss out. From Anime Episode Summary, One Piece Episode 1139, titled Destroy Egghead. The Buster Call is invoked. Summary. Episode 1139 slows the tempo but raises the stakes as Egghead Island braces for annihilation. The world government's dreaded Buster Call is officially triggered, and the tension builds not through combat, but through dread, silence, and philosophical confrontation. The episode opens with Vegapunk pleading for reason, begging Saturn and Chizuru to halt the destruction. He insists his research could save humanity, but Saturn responds with chilling detachment. Mankind needs no further advancement. His words land like a guillotine, signaling that mercy is off the table. Chizuru's lightspeed attacks target Bonnie, Kuma, and Atlas, but the action is fragmented and subdued. Bonnie tries to shield her father, who remains unconscious, while Atlas struggles to hold her ground. The camera lingers on their desperation, emphasizing the emotional stakes over flashy combat. Sanji races to secure Vegapunk, dodging debris and chaos, only for the Elder to regenerate instantly. There's no victory here, just a reminder of how powerless even the Straw Hats feel against the Gorosei. Luffy doesn't throw a single punch. His presence felt more through anticipation than action. The episode deliberately holds back, creating a slow burn that promises eruption in the next installment. Director Megumi Ishitani's style shines through. Wide shots, muted palettes, and long pauses amplify the philosophical weight. Saturn's calm cruelty contrasts with Vegapunk's desperation, crafting a haunting mood that lingers. The new opening by Ella Garden and ending by Chameleon Lime Hoopie Pie inject energy and foreshadowing, spotlighting key players in the final saga. They're the emotional high points of an otherwise restrained episode. Episode 1139 ends not with explosions, but with silence. Smash that like button if this video helped you out, and stick with us for the next episode. We've got plenty more anime breakdowns coming your way. Don't miss out.